In today's video, I will give you my updated controller settings for 2024. It's a brand new year and I actually did change my settings a little bit. And with these settings, I actually feel so fast when I'm building, like I'm editing super fast, and I actually did increase my sensitivity a little bit. So I will give you my updated controller settings. I will also show you guys how to reduce input delay if you play on console, and I will show you keybinds for claw players, and I will also show you keybinds for people that don't play claw. So this video will work for everybody. If you play on Xbox, PlayStation, or even Nintendo Switch, these settings will work for you. Before I show you my settings, I actually just updated my 1v1 map. The map looks so much better now, it's just way cleaner. You can now listen to music when you're playing, so this is perfect if you're just warming up and you want to listen to some music in the background. I know a lot of you guys like custom crosshairs, so I added them to my map. I also added some new background colors, and just overall the map is way better now. I want to give a big shout out to everyone who is playing my maps. I put a lot of time and effort into making these maps, so if you have any suggestions, just leave them down below. And I really appreciate you guys playing my maps. Alright, so for the settings, I'm gonna fully explain every setting to you so you understand what each setting does. So first of all, 120 FPS mode. A lot of people keep asking me, how do you get this? You can only turn this on next-gen consoles. So that's for PlayStation 5 and the new Xbox consoles. And also, you need a monitor that supports 120 FPS, so that's probably gonna be a gaming monitor. So if you're playing on a TV, you probably can't have this. It's such a huge difference from 60 FPS, so make sure to turn this on. My brightness is on 150%, that's because the game is actually pretty dark on console, so I just made my brightness super high. For my colorblind mode, I use Tritanope on 5, I feel like it's just easier to see opponents. And motion blur, turn off motion blur, it actually gives you more input delay and it's kinda harder to see. This stuff right here doesn't really matter, I just turned it off. For my audio settings, it's nothing special, I just turned off music so I can actually hear the game when I'm playing, but make sure you turn on visualize sound effects. This is such an OP setting, all the pro players use it now. You can hear your enemy footsteps across the whole map, it's super broken, so just turn it on. So for the game settings, make sure your matchmaking region is set on the closest server to you so it gives you the lowest ping. Toggle sprint, I have this on. This is because I sprint with my touchpad, so when you have this on, you just have to press the sprint button one time, so I don't have to keep holding my touchpad. This makes it way easier to sprint. Auto open doors, I have this on because I just open doors automatically when I mess up building. So if you're building up and sometimes you make a door on accident, you can just keep running through it and you will keep your momentum. So this is very useful. Mantle activation, I have this on hold to jump. This is so I don't mantle on accident when I'm going for some peaks or just going over walls and stuff. Hurdle activation, just keep this on press to jump. For the combat settings, hold to swap pickup, I have this off. So I can quickly pick up guns off the ground when I'm just landing or I just have to quickly do something, so you don't have to hold your square button. Toggle targeting, keep this off, this is the default setting. Mark danger when targeting, I just have that on. Auto pick up weapons, I have this off. This is so I don't pick up random guns off the ground when I'm just running around and mess up my loadout. So for the preferred item slots, you can copy my preferred item slots. It's pretty standard. I keep the shotgun in the first slot, then I keep the AR in the second slot. My third and fourth slot is heals, and my fifth slot is unassigned. Usually it just depends what I'm rocking in game. It's either a sniper or a movement item. You always want to keep your shotgun in the first slot, so after taking someone's wall, you can quickly pull out your shotgun. So for the building setting, these 4 building options are very important. So first of all, you want to have the first 3 on. This will allow you to edit faster. And disable pre-edit option is actually very good for controller players if you want to be consistent. This way you don't mess up with pre-edits. And auto confirm edits on both allows you to edit way faster. You don't have to confirm your edits. And it also allows you to reset builds faster. And this setting allows you to confirm your edits super fast. Like you can edit way faster with this on both. So that's why I use it. Alright, so moving on, tutorial tips, just turn off tips, you don't need any tips. These extra game options, just copy these, they're not that important, but just make sure you have tap to search interact on. This makes it so you don't have to hold your interact button, which makes it way easier. Low input latency mode, you can turn this on if you have 60 FPS, so if you don't play on 120 FPS, make sure you turn this on. So replays, turn off all the replays if you don't use them, because replays give you more input delay. You're actually recording the game and playing the game, and they can really impact your performance. For my game UI settings, you can copy these. I have a very clean setup for my damage numbers. Make sure to turn on reticle feedback on hidden icons and damage number scale to the max. This way you have the OG big damage numbers when you're shooting someone. And for my HUD scale, I usually keep it between like 60 and 75%. Don't have this on 100 because that way you can't really see your game. 60 to 75% looks very clean. Moving on to the gyro options, just turn everything off here. This can give you more input delay and no one really uses gyro options, so just turn everything off. Same goes with mouse and keyboard settings. If you play on a controller, just turn everything off and leave it as it is so it doesn't give you more input delay. Alright, so for my controller settings, first of all, auto run, I have this on. Build immediately pro, definitely have that on. This will allow you to build faster. Edit hold time, make it as low as possible. Slide hold time, I have this on 180 because I don't want to slide on accident when I'm going for a shot when I'm crouching. Reset camera axis, I just have this on pitch, that's the standard default setting. Reset camera time, I made it as low as possible as well. And my vibration, definitely have your vibration off. Vibration just can mess with your aim, so turn it off. For this quick weapon setting, this is a brand new setting Fortnite added last season I think, and I don't like it. I tried it and it gives you more input delay, so keep this on custom only. That is the default setting. Alright, so for my sensitivity, I have my build mode and my edit mode sensitivity on 2.2. I made my sensitivity a little bit faster, and of course I use advanced options. My horizontal and vertical sense is now at 43%. This way I can edit faster, but I'm still very consistent and I hit my shots. My boosts, I don't have any boosts on. Everything's on 0 when it comes to boosts. Instant boost when building, I have that off as well. For my ADS speed, I have that on 9% vertical and horizontal. This might seem a little low, but at long range it's a complete laser. And if you guys watched my videos before, you know I have good aim at long range, so I use 9%. And I don't use any ADS boosts and I don't use look dampening time. And my input curve is linear. Linear just allows you to be more consistent and it's way faster than the exponential, so this way you can edit faster, and of course keep your aim assist at 100%. My dead zones are at 8 and 7%. This way I can be kinda responsive and my movements can be quick, but that is because I have no stick drift, so if you have stick drift you need to increase your dead zone a little bit higher probably. Adaptive triggers, this is for PlayStation 5 players only, so just turn this off, it's a huge disadvantage. Alright, so for my keybinds, I will give you keybinds for claw players first, and I will also give you keybinds for people who don't play claw or play no paddles. I will quickly show you the settings that you can copy them if you play claw, or you can copy the non-claw settings. Alright, so we're gonna start off with the claw settings. These are my settings that I use every day, so you can copy these. I jump with my X, I edit with triangle, I pull out my builds with my left stick, I sprint with my touchpad. These are simple claw settings that I have been using for months now. So if you want to learn claw or you are playing claw, you can try my settings. These are the perfect right hand claw settings. So just pause the video, go through and copy them if you play claw. But if you don't play claw, I'm about to show you the settings for no claw, no paddles. Alright, these are the settings that I would use if I didn't play claw and I had no paddles. So you can go through these and copy them if you want. I still sprint with my touchpad, I jump with the right stick, I edit with the left stick, but you can kinda change this if you want. You can also edit with the touchpad and switch to your builds with the left stick if you want. It's kinda hard to come up with the best settings for no claw, no paddles, so you're gonna have to mess around with these and see what's comfortable for you, but these are probably the most optimal keybinds for no claw, no paddle players. Alright, that's gonna be it for the video. I hope these settings helped you. Leave a like and subscribe. We are growing so fast, so thank you guys for all the support. The holiday season is over, so I'm gonna be posting a lot more videos now. So yeah, thank you for watching and I will see you guys next time.